What can a plant-based diet do for your body in 1 month? Here are 5 reasons you should try a plant-based diet just for a month and watch your health and body change. That time of the year is here. We are all approaching New Year. More and more people are making weight loss New Year's resolutions. The gym memberships are filling up. For better self-image, confidence, beauty, health, and fitness goals, I am coming up with multiple videos on how to make achieving all of these health goals easy without torturing yourself, starving yourself, working out for endless hours in the gym, and without undergoing the knife. If you too find it hard to commit to restrictive diets but want to find ways that you can commit to as a lifestyle, then I want to share something that I have been trying for the last 1 year or so, and that is committing to a plant-based diet. I consider myself a semi-vegetarian, but ever since I cut down on my meat significantly and consume meat or fish maybe once or twice a week, my metabolism has peaked. Energy levels have doubled and I don't crave foods that I used to earlier. Amongst tons of positive experiences, here are my top 5 reasons why you too should try plant-based diet at least for a month. Welcome to Blush with Me. Number 1, it will improve your gut health. Our guts do so much more than just extract nutrients from food and get rid of the waste. Health of our guts impacts a wide variety of health conditions, from cancer, depression, to diabetes, to Alzheimer's disease. A diet that is rich in vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains provides the prebiotic fiber that builds good bacteria. Potent foods are oats, berries, asparagus, leeks, garlic, and bananas. Animal products, on the other hand, are inflammatory, that feed the bad bacteria. So once you start eating plant-based foods, you will almost instantly notice that the bloating and inflammation in your body goes down, which means not just your body, but even your face doesn't appear as puffy as it sometimes can. Number 2, when your brain gets more nutrients, it stops looking for more junk. By eating more meat, you're not giving yourself all the nutrients, so your body craves for snacks and other flavors and other nutrients. Think of it like an expensive car. Your brain functions best when it gets premium fuel. Eating high-quality foods that contain a lot of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants nourish your brain and protect it from oxidative stress. Unfortunately, just like an expensive car, your brain can be damaged if you ingest anything other than premium fuel. Now, what happens when you eat something as simple as a burger, even if it is homemade? You will end up adding extra pickles or bacon for that extra flavor that are loaded with sodium, causing more harm than adding any nutritional value. Consuming too much salt can contribute to higher blood pressure. This is just one example of how the most common way of consuming meat can be harmful in so many ways. Plant-based alternatives reduced blood pressure, cholesterol, and they speed weight loss. Who was talking about New Year resolution? Here are simple ways to start reducing your meat consumption. Make meat your side dish. It is a very common thing to make meat the main event, while your starch and vegetables are just the sides. Start rethinking that. If you're used to a plate that is half meat, then start aiming for quarter or even a third meat with larger portions of starch or vegetables. Now, slowly reduce the number of meals with meat per week or even per day. You don't have to eat meat every day. As you start developing more taste and learn more recipes with vegetarian options, it becomes easier to stick to a plant-based diet. I've seen a lot of people who overnight decide to become vegetarians and then fail. Plan. If you're not planning, you are planning to fail, and this applies to anything in life. Number 3, for those of you who are worried that you cannot get enough protein from a plant-based diet, you can get enough protein and more from a plant-based diet. Let me tell you what your body gets with a plant-based diet. Plant foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds are low in saturated fat. They contain healthy fats and they are a great source of fiber. There is no cholesterol in plants, and plant-based diet also tends to be lower in saturated fats. At the same time, it is rich in fiber, natural prebiotics, vitamins, minerals, and health-boosting antioxidants. Because of these properties and more, a plant-based diet can have astounding impact on both our short-term health and well-being while reducing the risk of illness in the long run. I especially couldn't help but notice the impact of proteins that came from plant-based diet and increased fiber in my food just by adding more vegetarian options. So stock up on edamame, chickpeas, lentils, moong dal, sprouts, quinoa, pistachio, almonds, tofu, paneer, broccoli, spinach, sweet potatoes, asparagus, Brussels sprouts. There are just so many options out there. And I have now mastered a ton of simple, under 5 to 10 minute dishes and recipes that are very filling and satisfying. Take anything as simple as edamame or paneer, which is cottage cheese. Toss them in a pan with some olive oil, salt, and red chili flakes. Saute for about 5 minutes and it is ready. Last year around this time of the year, a lot of you had requested me for my simple go-to healthy recipes. I film a lot of these while I'm cooking. I want to hear from you in the comments below if you are interested in any of those. I do keep posting them on my Instagram stories while I'm cooking, so maybe it's a good idea for you to follow me on Instagram too. But if you want something more like an ebook of my fusion recipes, then reaching me is just one comment away. So today, for instance, I baked sweet potatoes in the oven and added just a teaspoon of tamarind and date chutney and a teaspoon of barbecue sauce. Mix them together for an amazing, spicy, tangy, sweet potato chaat. Stock up on these plant-based foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids. These are flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. How easy are these to include to your smoothies or just with boiled oats? Okay, so you can get enough protein on a plant-based diet. You will learn the next reason too. The healthiest plant-based foods are affordable and actually more so than animal products. Research shows the average plant-based eater spends about $750 less per year than an average meat eater. But here's the problem. You must have heard some people say that they experience more energy when they don't eat plant-based foods. It is usually because they were not eating enough healthy, nutrient-rich plant foods. No worries. It certainly does not have to happen to you. Just load up on the high-protein plant-based foods that I mentioned earlier. So sometimes people find it easy to eat unhealthy, vegan or vegetarian junk foods. And this is when you stop seeing the benefits of plant-based diet. So when my 10-year-old son decided to become a vegetarian, I only asked him for one thing, that if there were any unhealthy vegetarian options such as chips, French fries, plain cheese pizza, packaged juices. In such circumstances, he would opt for other healthy meat options. And I also don't believe in restricting myself to eat vegetarian if it doesn't look or taste exciting to me, or if it doesn't give me the right nutrition. So like I said earlier, a couple of days a week, I admit that I eat small portions of meat or fish, but they are not my main meal. I build my meal around them. So you can call me a semi-vegetarian. Now, making wrong choices with your foods can happen very frequently. It is very easy to snack on the first thing that you find. And most of the time, it happens to be something unhealthy, crunchy, fried, salty, sweet. I think you guys will absolutely love the concept of Green Chef. Green Chef helps me and my family so much. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable, and they have dishes for a variety of lifestyles including vegan, plant-based, paleo, and keto. Let me tell you why it is a game changer. Now, complicated part of trying to cook new things by yourself is measuring or knowing the right proportions and the prep work. But with Green Chef, ingredients come pre-measured, perfectly proportioned, and mostly prepped. This includes pre-made and measured sauces, dressings, and spices, even the vegetables and meats, and everything that goes into a meal for your family or for yourself. So you can get more variety and flavor in less time. And the final result is always as expected. Perfect. Time saver? Check. See this. Recipes are easy to follow with step-by-step instructions, chef tips, and photos to guide you along. Everything is handpicked and delivered right to your door. So without really having to go to a restaurant or opening sodium-loaded canned or packaged foods, I can try some amazing new meals that I usually wouldn't cook myself. Also, knowing that I can cook something creative in such a short span of time helps me stay away from unhealthy foods or eating something last minute when I'm very hungry. I may be a decent cook, but even I get bored of my own cooking sometimes. With every Green Chef box, I can be sure I'm making something new that I've never made before. How's it, Nana?
Very good.
Eating plant-based decreases the possibility of high blood pressure and it boosts your immune system. If you're into keto meals, then their keto meals keep your keto diet super exciting and support weight loss and may improve your heart health. You can choose your meals. With Green Chef's wide variety of high-quality, clean ingredients like their organic, non-GMO, sustainably sourced produce, you can feel great about what you're eating and how it got to your table. And I want you to experience this for yourself. So go to greenchef.us and use my promo code PARMITA125 to get $125 off, including free shipping on your first box. In the description box below this video, you will find the link. Here it is again, PARMITA125 with free shipping and $125 off. There is no reason why you shouldn't give Green Chef a shot. I want to thank Green Chef for sponsoring this video. Here's the next reason. It almost detoxes your body. It's not so much that your body detoxes when you eat more plant-based. It's more that you stop putting foods into your body that throw it out of balance. Foods that cause inflammation, oxidative stress, and ultimately diseases. If you eat a good balance of whole plant foods, your body will be optimally fueled and fulfilled and will not have to work so hard to deal with the problems that animal products create. For reason number 6, many people will find that their hair actually improves once going vegetarian or vegan. It is shinier, it is thicker, and healthier looking. Due to the dramatic increase in the quantities of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, your hair may benefit greatly. One more thing, it also helps you improve your focus. It's a fact that plant-based diet is naturally rich in antioxidants. This may be the reason why so many vegans and vegetarians say that they experience better mental clarity. The best way to combat free radicals is to eat foods that are rich in antioxidants. This includes beta-carotene. That comes from cantaloupe, carrots, pumpkins, peaches, vitamin C, which comes from berries, kiwi fruits, oranges, bell peppers, and vitamin E from nuts, seeds, avocado, and wheat germ. Start paying more attention to how eating different foods makes you feel, not just in that moment, but the next day. Try eating a clean diet for a week or a month. That means cutting down on all the processed foods and meats. When some people go clean, they cannot believe how much better they start to feel physically and emotionally, and how much worse they start to feel when they reintroduce the same old foods that were known to enhance inflammation. I want to recommend something highly. If you don't like the way you feel and look, then do something about it and change the diet of junk, fast foods, meat in every meal, snacks and sodas, garbage candy, and processed foods. If you want off your meds, then start researching and trying real foods. What's more real than plant-based? Staying healthy, energetic, happy, and keeping up a great metabolism takes a little bit of an effort in your 40s, 50s, or more, but it is possible without having to go on crazy crash diets. As an image coach who helps women transform their confidence and image, I believe it doesn't just happen by changing your clothes or your makeup, but a lot of the changes need to be made inside your body and in your mind too. Question of the week. Let me know if you want to see a video on weight loss myths or things to stop doing if you want to lose weight. I know how many people are trying to lose weight, but they just can't see the results. Stay with me and subscribe to Blush with me-Parmita. I have some exciting videos and content lined up. Hit that like button if you think today's tips are doable and they motivate you to lose weight. Share this video with your friend who would like to take up this 1-month challenge with you. I will see you next week because I am here every week to blush with you. Will you be here to blush with me?